If God has made a promise to you, it will come to pass. Scripture says God is not a man that he should lie. He cannot and will not speak something without it coming to pass. Otherwise, he would be contradicting his own word, and he is a perfect God, so he will never contradict himself. See, God doesn't forget things like we forget things. Maybe you prayed for something a long time ago and you forgot you even prayed for that thing, or maybe you lost faith because of the way your circumstances looked. But let me tell you, if at any point God spoke a promise over your life, it will happen. He hasn't forgotten. In fact, he has been working. Scripture says, at the right time, I, the Lord, will make it happen. And you might have this question because I know I've wondered this myself. How do I know it was God speaking that promise over me and not just my own thoughts? That's a whole topic in itself. A scripture that comes to my mind is when Jesus says, "My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me." The further you progress in your walk with the Lord, the more in tune you become with hearing and knowing his voice. I'll share how I personally have consistently heard the Lord speak his promise over me and my family, and this has been going on for years. So if you're waiting on a promise from God, I'm right there with you. So first and foremost, his promise aligns with his word. Again, God never contradicts himself. He's not going to promise you something that would harm you or something that would be for vanity. Ultimately, if it's from him, it's going to be glorifying to him and his kingdom. So for my situation, I'm able to find plenty of scriptures that back up why God is going to do this for me and my family. Secondly, in my experience, God has consistently given me dreams and visions regarding his promise, as well as showing me certain signs all the time. Even when I'm not thinking about the promise, he gives me little nudges throughout the day that bring it back to my mind, which encourages me to keep the faith, so I'm thankful that he does that. Also, in my case, I am married, and God consistently shows my husband the exact same promise. Lastly, this promise is something that can only be accomplished by God. It's so huge, there's no way we could do it in our own strength. I couldn't even begin to think of where to start in order to achieve it. But this is what God does. We see it all throughout the Bible that he speaks extraordinary dreams and callings over his chosen people. He wants us to have faith in him and stay close to him. He says, "I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit, for without me you can do nothing." So I just want to encourage you, if God has given you a God-sized dream or has made a God-sized promise to you, know that it's going to happen, especially when it's something so crazy that you know you couldn't have even thought of it yourself. You're like, where did that come from?